I've been in NCFR since 1996, and I went to my first conference in Washington, D.C., and that was a transformative moment for me because I'd never been to a national conference before. What was so amazing to me, though, is how welcoming the conference was. They really reached out to new students and new professionals. I was mentored by several people, and I really saw the value of this organization, not in just the scholarship, research, and practice, but also the quality of the people, and that's really what keeps me staying in the organization.
I'll never forget my first year here. I met Mike Sprkowski. I had used his textbook as an undergrad, and I had never met like an author of a textbook. He was like a little demigod. I'll never forget that experience, how exciting that was to meet someone who'd written a book, my favorite book that I had ever used. And so that's what got me here and got me excited, and I've been coming ever since because I love the people that are here.
I think probably the earliest and neatest experience was my very first NCFR attendance as a professional. I was brand new at Auburn University, and there were a lot of people who were willing just to kind of throw their arms around me, in effect, to get me started in the right direction. You have the mentoring that takes place at your university, but it's quite another thing when you go out with and commingle with others who are in the profession, who are in other states doing similar work that you are, been down the road a piece, and can give you that nice experienced hand. And NCFR facilitates those kinds of connections.
During my very first conference in 1982, I was a very nervous graduate student and had to wander around with my major professor meeting new people and trying to understand what this organization was. In the midst of coming up an escalator, at the top of the escalator was a young woman who looked at me, saw, I think, the terror in my eyes, came up, shook my hand, and said, "My name is Leonora Bullen Johnson, and I want to welcome you to NCFR. I can tell this is your first time. I'm at the Arizona State University, and I want to invite you to come to the Ethnic Minorities Section meeting on this day." And I said, "All right." There's someone who's actually smiling at me. I did go to that first section meeting and had the opportunity to meet people whose work I had been reading for years, and was amazed that they would actually talk with me. And I thought, I could be a part of this organization.